Greetings, salutations, and beyond Venu. My name is Joe Bruschetto, and this is Memory Card Plays Hellblade Senua Sacrifice Episode 4. When we just left off on the crisp Episode 3, I know I'm kind of bragging a little bit, but I was just so happy that that episode came out well, without any real problems like Episode 2. I'm still kind of haunted by that. Anyways, we just defeated Soot, the god of fire. Now we're going to fight...
ancestor of the seers and master of ravens.
Yeah,
he hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Hellheim cannot be opened without it.
So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm having kind of a weird one. I just listened to this podcast. It was the Kind of Funny Games cast talking about what it takes to make it in games in 2018. And it's hard to kind of like it knocks the wind out of your sails where they're like, it's basically impossible. Like you can do good work, freelance for years, and if you don't have the connections, nothing's going to happen.
He was a frost giant, a being of darkness. And all his sons and grandsons were dark after him.
And,
of his daughters and granddaughters,
kind of like,
some were
I'm
monsters.
wondering, like, I don't have too many connections. I don't know that I could necessarily,
There
like,
was another who came from the ice.
be with that strike of lightning, but
in shape,
in some ways it's also affirming, because it's like, yeah, this is hard, but, you know, I just gotta keep going and hope for the best. You know, I believe in what I'm doing. I think what I'm doing is right, and I'm just gonna keep doing it until I feel like I need to be doing something else. And I guess that's really all you can ever really do.
Illusion hides the path to Valravan. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
I feel like this section's gonna be real trippy.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it. Do you think will happen? Come on. She did it. She did it. She did it. She did it.
Oh!
Look. Something's different. Change. Can you see?
It's funny.
I'm kind of more of a fan of this than I...
behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this section more already than the friggin' fighting the fire god. That freaked me out. This seems like a really cool, like, mechanic though. I think this puzzle could be really creative and really interesting, and I'm about it. Oh, I can still run. I don't know why I stopped.
Senua never could close her eyes. However hard she tried. Begged.
This looks like a arena if I ever
First
seen one.
days were seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Okay. See, I think I remember. Yep. it. I can still do it too.
We ended it.
I like the little quick stabbing move. Oh no, these guys were hard. I remember that.
It's nearly over.
This is pretty satisfying because then it's like
Behind you.
Souls light, I guess. Which just makes it all around fun rather than stressful.
She can ignore the pain. He's finished.
The Northmen will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
I feel like yeah? No? Yeah? Do I need to get up there? Oh yes, that looks like
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
oh. This might have something to do with it. I was right, goddammit. So I need to put them in line with. Oh, okay. With the door. That should be.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something's shifted. Can you feel it?
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different.
So I gotta activate that door, and then you can see the two there.
Where the forest itself is watching.
Another gate.
Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Valravan. Oh, there's eyes on those trees.
Shh. What is it?
How can I get over
something.
there?
If you hear the soul of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
So I think you're gonna have activate something to shift the world a little bit.
Listen, focus. You need to focus. Focus.
Okay. It's gotta be that guy, yeah? Nothing memorable there. Okay, there's a gate up there. I think I need to get up there. How do I do that? I don't want to be the guy that talks about the weather, but it is still hot in here.
Challenge me. He's gone. He disappeared. Where did he go? You lost him. Where is he? It's all your fault.
He was a cool looking boss, too. It's all about where this is going. He's pointing that which leads to nowhere. Yeah, isn't there some like classic horror book that's like their trees have eyes?
Fight me.
He weirdly is like pointing me in the direction I need to be going.
Is she lost? It wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a gallant. Some like truth become gallant in search of penance. Others, like Senua, the Bergicars. Those who make it back are forever changed.
The illusions are hard, but they're not really threatening.
She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get up? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravan tricking her. Valravan. How can she get up? Bait. It's him.
Like, yeah, these are
Dark magic draws her closer.
tricky, but I don't know. I don't feel particularly threatened by it.
Him. It's a
I think it
She's
is
doing it on
just
her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
from a puzzle standpoint, mechanically. I'm not like as freaked out, I guess, as I was fighting the fire god. Because I know, like, oh, things are gonna be fine. I'm going to be able to line these up and move right along. It's quieter. That's a big part. Is that it isn't as terrifying with horrific screams as there was fighting soon.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat,
Maybe not.
it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
You're here.
Find your own path. It's a different way.
Those are some textures. I can tell you that's intentional or my PC just makes it all bad. I want to fight. It's interesting, it's locking onto the guy with the shield, which I don't want to be fighting right now.
She's hurt. She won't make it.
Oh my god, a bait!
She's hurt. She's injured. She won! Behind you! She will die.
Probably, yep. I wonder if every time I've gone down that counts as a down, or the deleting of my progress.
Behind you! Watch it!
That's kind of freaking me out.
He's down! Finish it! Finish it! Straight.
I figured out how to control the camera to my deficit. I just don't know how else to deal with them, so I'm gonna move on.
Watch out! She's so weak, she's so weak. They can see you're weak. You can do it. You're close. Even better fight.
Oh, yes! I don't know how to activate those, but they're pretty cool. I got a minor for using. Get in there!
Finish this. Finish this. Finish him.
Finish him! How did I get in here? I think I came. Yeah, I came through. I came through there. So I think I'm off this way.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the swans.
Do you know what
Right,
it's
theory.
like to leave
Probably should
everything
listen.
behind? Your
There's
home,
another gate, some more puzzles.
Loved
There's
ones.
a lot of them too.
to head deep into the wilds. Perhaps promise never to return.
Should probably go find the gate first, I guess.
Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home
We're gonna
into
have
a
to let
foreign
that
land
vibrate
and loved
down.
ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Yeah, I can't focus from a distance. That one seems much bigger though. So I wonder how that's gonna change things.
It nearly killed her.
That one
but she
moved,
tried.
but the one on the right looked more real.
Druth helped her. If it wasn't for Druth, she'd
She'd
be dead.
She can't beat her own darkness. She
They say
wanted
his
to marry
son-
Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
I wonder, is Drew her husband, or I thought that was the guy that we met. I can jump that? No, I can't. This is gonna take some doing. Yeah, it is. Okay, and let me down again. What? I haven't been able to fall off anything before. I'm gonna open up that door. To cover my bases, I guess. This definitely seems like a multifaceted puzzle that I am not going to resolve anytime soon. Maybe soon, I guess. But in a few more steps. If I can fall, then I jump it. I can't jump it. Maybe I gotta look through the gate.
The ravens.
Yes.
They've gone. They've gone.
No,
Half of them have gone. They've gone.
some are still there.
But where? Some are still there.
No, ravens helping.
And I had to have the door open
It's tricky. Quiet.
to get through the wall.
Out in the wilds, in the cold winter
Okay.
woods,
Where have they gone?
she no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. Almost. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become part of her.
Okay. I think I understand this person. I'm not really sure where I need to be going from here. Which is fun and entertaining for all. Be nice if I could get that drawbridge down. Well, ladies and germs, I think we've had enough mind-bending experiences for today. We'll continue on tomorrow. Thank you all so much for your continued support. As always, like, subscribe, share. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/memorycardgames. I think that about does it for me here today. So, peace out.